What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Trace. We're back here with another video on the rebuilding of Carolina Panthers on franchise mode on Madden 27. It is the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Carolina Panthers. So let's get at it. Week 6. We're gonna look at the stats real quick. Bryce Young has not been performing well. We're gonna hope that he has a breakout game. Jonathan Brooks looking like a stud. T-Mac got 300 yards. Chris Brazil 200. Jalen Coker 200.
You can't win in the NFL without a capable quarterback, and one team has ensured that their high-end starter is going nowhere.
Well, thanks for that. It's just the quarterback position that we looking at. All right, let's get the game going.
Well, the skies are clear, the sun is out, but don't be deceived. There's a big-time nip in the air on this crisp autumn day at Lincoln Financial Field. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they enter play here. They're back home after flying to and losing in London last weekend.
Always a tough travel week. All the distractions. You know that they're happy to be back in their own building, but that was not a trip to remember.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Panthers, they come in with some fresh legs as they got the week off last week thanks to the early season bye.
And usually you hope your bye comes a little bit later in the year, but when you get a chance to get fresh legs back, you take that time and you run with it.
Oh, some strong running. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished. They go play action here on first down. And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you, that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play one there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
So now here are the Panthers with excellent field position to start off. And a look here now at their fourth-year quarterback.
As they just did there
on the first play,
picking up the fumble, the natural inclination is to attack, go after them big. Sometimes what you just want to do is put the ball in the hands of one of your best players in one of their favorite plays and establish your dominance that way.
Young now after the fumble recovery. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Third touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Eagles offense and receiver Devontae Smith set for this next possession. And he's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, so to no one's surprise, his name sits near the top of the list in terms of most receptions by a wideout this season.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. Now 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Panthers' 47-yard line.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
A gain of 6. That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. And this will be incomplete.
Pass.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Smith, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Hurts to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Hurts. Open man has got it, the tight end. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Good for an Eagles first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley with career touchdown number 75. And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe. The Panthers coming back out on. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Now Young. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch, dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
It's a gain of 10.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Young. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. His first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
His kick is good.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here comes the Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He's got Smith here. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Barkley. It's a gain of 14 yards.
Play action. Here's Hurts. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll go to Barkley again. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
He'll look to throw. And I don't think he got He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
They'll set up a throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here.
So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone, drive 2. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Looking to put a drive together. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback because everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
A give up the middle, Hubbard.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
You look at this Eagle defense. They come into this one way down at number 23 against the run of the NFL.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they're facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means it's going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
Now here's Young.
He finds his rookie wideout from Tennessee.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Here's Young. And he whips that one incomplete there.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right.
And he is going to have the Panthers 1st down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
A gain of 3 on the play. 1st down.
Now Young. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Young to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Throwing, Young. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Again, it's Young. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great effort there. There to make.
Panthers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
21. Eagles 7.
So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And Carolina scores to cap it off. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
3rd and 6.
They'll look to throw here.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A big play there on the catch and run. 33 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to throw again. But it's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
And the tight end goes in motion left. From the gun, it's Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
The pitch goes to Barkley. Down at the 25.
Saquon Barkley on the handoff.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Now Hurts going to keep it running left.
And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Carolina getting set to take the field.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. Stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
They'll start on the ground with Brooks. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Once again, it's Brooks.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Carolina.
Young going to give to Brooks.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
The
Eagles called on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down.
They run out of the gun with Brooks here.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Quinyon Mitchell on the tackle. A gain of 21 yards. And the
On
Panthers
1st and 10, it's Brooks. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone, following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
He's brought down
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
Up the middle with Brooks here. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Brooks. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal at the Eagles'
Hubbard
4-yard line.
is in. Touchdown. Now for the PAT. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Panthers.
A 10-play drive that time. And it was Chuba Hubbard who finished it off with a touchdown run. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
17 yards.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
In motion comes the tight end left. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle.
Hurts pass.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They're going to look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Hurts fumbles it. And it's picked up by the Panthers. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
A look at the run. He gears up to go again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had. Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles' 12-yard line. 65 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here this first half. And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Point after. after, right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Our tour around the NFL starts now. At Mile High, the Broncos at home to take on the Super Bowl champs, the Seattle Seahawks. And it's the rookie out of Notre Dame, the last pick of the first round, Jadarian Price. He's going to hit the hole hard, get loose into the secondary, and they're not gonna get him. It's a 61-yard touchdown run. The Seahawks are playing well. They improved to 5-1 with this victory. From there, it's off to Tampa. Let's look in on the Buccaneers as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is DK Metcalf. He's going to look this one in, and he'll take it from there. 44 yards, and you can rack it up. It's a touchdown. The Steelers trying to move to 5-1, and they're playing well. They have the lead again at the half. Lastly, let's take a look at our Week 6 impact player thus far. A lot of candidates to choose from, but we'll go with this man. And it's Brian Thomas Jr. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Jags do, however, wind up falling in this one. And with that, a look now at the rest of the action around the NFL here in week number 6. In our game, it was Bryce Young looking strong in the first half. His 3 touchdown passes have his guys out in front as we hand things back over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scotty, thank you as always. Well, likely 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
That's a tremendous start to the third quarter. These guys had their foot on the gas the entire first half. They continue to keep the accelerator down.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, if they score here, this one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Hubbard. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Looking to throw, Young.
First down, Carolina.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw, Young. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Jimmy Ward there.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
So typically you'd say nice job defensively to force a decision on 4th down, but they've already gone for it once and converted, so you better make sure your defense stays out on the field and is alert.
Young to throw on 4th. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Hubbard. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. That time a 9-play drive. And it was Chuba Hubbard who finished it off with a touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 18. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
Offside. Defense.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Slot man moves right. Hurts sets up to throw it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Carson Schlesinger with a pick. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick 6, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. And right now, they are thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover, it grew their lead and just totally deflated that offense. Now these next couple of series, you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far as we run through some of the mistakes. It's darn near impossible to win in this league when you're turning the ball over at the frequency that they have. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Second down and 4. Again, it's Barkley. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's Hurts to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
First down. 1st and 10.
They go play action with Hurts. To the sideline and incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Throwing is Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation.
Hurts.
And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46.
It's a gain of 8. And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted.
Picked off by Jihad Campbell.
And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing. But I guarantee you, it's not very good.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Wide open receiver complete. It's a gain of 35. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Back to throw. King. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Smith will come in motion right. They'll run it again with Barkley. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They hand off to their big tight end. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. Here's Young from the shotgun. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long.
They'll set up to throw. Under pressure, they got him again.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of it. It's a 40-yard punt, but they lose yardage on the return. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia.
Young now.
10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Brooks.
And he's got room.
Now inside the 25.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Jonathan Brooks, his 7th rushing touchdown.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Now a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. They juked him. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
56 yards rushing for him now to this point.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
A gain of 6. That's good for an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard
And they'll send the
line.
slot in motion left. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
A 7-yard gain.
back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
At the 40-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Back to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32.
6 yards. It's 4th down.
Going with their tight end on 4th. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Barkley inside handoff. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
He's brought down
Now the
by
Panthers
Shaq
going to signal
Johnson.
for their 3rd and final
It's a pickup of
timeout.
3.
And as the two
Brings up
teams
2nd
talk it
and
over on
7
their respective
at the
sidelines,
9-yard line.
we take a break.
It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Panthers, they boost.
I had to go find my mic. Alright, y'all. That wraps it up for this
You can't
video.
win in the NFL without a capable quarterback, and one team has ensured that their high-end starter is going nowhere.
No.
It's hard to believe we're already more than a month
Dang it,
into
y'all.
the
I did not
season.
mean press
I'm
this.
Scott Hansen, and this is the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap presented by Lowe's. Earn your...
There we go. I skipped it. Okay. Let's have a better finish. Alright, man. That wraps it up for this video. Man, if y'all liking the content, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Please make sure to leave a comment below. I'll make sure to mention you in the next video. Until then, God bless y'all. Keep pounding. And on the next video, we will be facing off the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So with that being said, keep pounding.